worse. LA County Soros-backed District Attorney George Gascon refused to charge Tubbs as an adult, sticking to his pledge not to charge any minors as adults. The absurd result of this progressive city legal clown show is that the now 26-year-old man convicted of sexually assaulting a 10-year-old girl has now been sentenced to 2 years in a juvenile detention center where he will be housed with girls. Joining us now to discuss is the Director of Government Affairs for the American Principles Project, Jon Schweppe. Thanks for being here tonight, Jon.
Hey, thanks for having me, Kara.
Great. So as we just heard, prosecutors say Tubbs himself didn't even identify as a female until after he was arrested. Seems pretty convenient, don't you think?
Yeah, I think this whole case, it's kind of the intersection between the BLM, radical criminal justice reform movement, and the radical transgender movement. And unfortunately, what gets lost in the shuffle with all of this justice is nobody cares about the victims, like at all. And here we have a situation where this guy's obviously a deranged pedophile. And because transgenderism is at the top of the hierarchy when it comes to intersectionality, we're going to put him in a facility where he will have access to young girls. And that's just, it makes no sense. It's wrong. It's hard to believe this is happening in America, but here we are. And, this is, as you said, that Soros DA, this is a guy who just does not care as long as he's getting to the ends he wants to get, which is this radical utopia. It's insane.
It is. I mean, in California, where, some men, biological men who identify as being female are now being housed with actual women in some of these detention centers. We're seeing women becoming pregnant behind bars. We're even seeing some of these, prison officials handing out different forms of, contraception, meaning that they know what's going on behind bars. And of course, in those situations, any type of sex behind bars is legally seen as, as assault or as rape. And so they know this is going on. And here they keep, feeding more and more into this beast. And at the same time, I mean, I hate to say it, but in many ways, with Tubbs now identifying as a woman and just now being sentenced, going to a juvenile facility with young girls, I mean, to me, I think that he's doing this because it's almost like a reward in his mind. Because as we said earlier, if he went to an actual male facility where he's with other, adult criminal males, they don't take too kindly to child molesters.
No, that's absolutely right. And this is someone with a very long criminal record. And here we are giving him access to prey on young girls. And it just doesn't make any sense. Interestingly, this Soros DA, your viewers might know about the stories of the trains that have been robbed in California. And Gavin Newsom even went out there to investigate how terrible this has been. This is the same DA that when the perpetrators are actually caught, he's releasing them and letting them go out there and do it again. I mean, this is the radical woke left. Their agenda is complete abandonment of law and order. And when you mix that with the transgender agenda, with the, what they want to do to children, it's really scary. And I think, I'm glad you're bringing this story to light. I'm glad, other outlets are as well. But we really need to do more. This shouldn't be happening in the United States of America.
And it really shouldn't. And because if I read it correctly, Gascon, I believe, will not have this man, when he's released in just 2 years, not even have to register as a sex offender. So, I mean, barely a slap on the wrist for this guy after all of his heinous activities. And you're exactly right. Murderers and other rapists and all these people under Gascon keep getting released out into the public. Do you think that maybe it's time for us, even on the right, to stop referring to the left as liberals who are just, bleeding heart liberals? They're just really into PC culture. They're just human rights champions through and through. They just take it a little too far, because that's not at all what this is. Real people are getting hurt, but with full acknowledgement from the left, they know. I mean, they have eyes, they have a brain, they can see what's going on when their policies are implemented, and they don't care. And they don't care because it's ideological to them, destroying tradition, destroying God in public, destroying, what men are, what women are, and everything else that goes along with it. So do you think perhaps it's time to stop saying that, they're just bleeding heart liberals, and to say, I mean, really, that this is a very dangerous ideology that is destroying lives?
Yeah, I think this has been a debate on the right for a little bit now. Do we keep calling them liberals? No, absolutely not. These are woke communists. Let's just be honest about what they are. And when you use history as your guide and you look at all these other countries where there's been communist revolutions, there's millions of lives that are lost because ultimately they're trying to achieve this magical end, this utopia that they think they can reach. And they don't care what kind of bloodshed happens in the meantime. And so when we're talking again, like just going back to this case, the idea of putting this monster, a 26-year-old, in a juvenile detention facility to have access to girls, to young girls, is just beyond the pale. And again, like we should be more than outraged. Like we should be in the streets over this.
Really, I mean, honestly, we really should. And, even talking about this on, say, social media, I mean, censorship comes down. There's certain things, you can't phrase things a certain way. Some of our conservative friends, will get shut down for several weeks and suspended for asking, what is a woman? What truly is a woman? Define it for us, lefties, since they want to tiptoe around that whole question. And so I see that you're really excited about a new piece of legislation that it seems to be being proposed right now called the Home Run Act. What is that all about?
Well, we've seen lots of Section 230 bills proposed and all of these Republicans saying we're going to do something about big tech. And here's Jim Banks, the chairman of the Republican Study Committee, a true conservative, a guy who's really who's pro-Trump. He's looking out for the American people. He came out with this bill, and I think it's pretty creative. It basically says these guys are common carriers. They can't discriminate against users. That if they violate, the First Amendment rights of their users, the users could sue them for lots of money. It's a pretty effective bill. And what we're encouraging folks to do is, Republicans in the House, we want to see them sign on to it. And we want to see the House pass something. If Republicans are granted the power by the American people to have the House back, to have the Senate back, then there needs to be movement on this issue. That's what the people are demanding. And it starts in the House. So we're hoping to see this bill, specifically the Home Run Act, passed in the start of next year, hopefully.
Hopefully we got some optimism there to take us into the weekend. Jon, thanks for joining us tonight.
Hey, thanks so much for having me.